welcome to my channel. Okay guys, so for today's video I have two new Dollar Tree DIYs to share with you. And I'm so happy they turned out amazing. And I think in this video I'm going to share with you one of my favorite DIYs that I made for this season, and I'm so excited to share with you. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up because it really helps to support my channel. And guys, if you are new here and you like DIYs, home decor, trash to treasure, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and you hit the bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. Guys, if you want to see how I put together these two projects, just keep watching. Hola mis amores, bienvenidos a mi canal nuevamente. Muy contenta de que estés aquí un día más conmigo. Para el video de hoy voy a estar compartiendo con ustedes dos DIYs que hice para lo que es esta temporada de Navidad, que me encantan, son súper económicos de hacer, y creo que en este video voy a estar presentándoles uno de los proyectos que más me ha encantado y ay, no sé, estoy súper emocionada. Espero de todo corazón que a ti también te guste, y si es así me puedes dar un bonito y gigante like, porque te ayuda muchísimo a que este canal siga creciendo. Y mis amores, si son nuevos por aquí, asegúrense de que están suscritos a este canal y que tienen esa campanita activada para que tu teléfono te notifique cada vez que yo suba un nuevo video. Si quieres ver cómo hago estos dos proyectos sumamente económicos utilizando materiales de Dollar Tree, solo quédate viendo.
Okay guys, for the first project I will be using this small stir stick package that brings 10 for $1. I got them at Home Depot, and the first thing I did was to cut the design that all the stir sticks have on the edges, and for that I use my saw machine. You can also use those that are like larger than 5 gallons or something like that, and the package brings 3, but you will need several packages and the project will be a little bit more expensive, so this is my option and it's going to be more budget friendly. From there I will use this ruler, which you can find it at Dollar Tree, and that will help me to make all the stir sticks right and well accommodated. To paste them, I use this popsicle stick. They are the large ones, and I use hot glue to put them close enough so that way our tray is gonna be strong to glue it. If you want, you can use wood glue as well. It will be a better option because it is stronger stock, but it takes longer to dry. Once they are all glued together, I decide to use these beads that I got in the thrift store, and I'm going to stick them one to each of the edges of the tray. And you can find these beads maybe at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And you can also paste one of these beads in the center just to reinforce the tray. From there, you can paint your tray the color you prefer, and I decide to use my wood finish in dark walnut color. With this sponge, I will start applying the color. As it is a fairly large piece, I recommend painting the tray in sections and then removing all the excess color with a napkin. Also paint the beads from the bottom and all the wooden sticks equally. Once you're done, you should let it dry very well, and now it is time to be creative. I'm going to use this stencil that says Santa please stop here, and that you can get at the Dollar Tree. And I will place it first where I want, and that it does not move. You should put tape on the edges of the stencil. First, I use my Beverly chalk paint in white color, and with this sponge and a small amount of paint, I will start painting my letters. Guys, I'm not very good with stencils. I prefer to use stickers, but it's good to do different things sometimes, so I did it this time. I put everything in 3 lines so that they fit well in my tray. In the first line, I place Santa. In the second, I put please, and in the third line, I put stop here. Once I finish everything, this is how it will look. And to add a little bit more of color. I put in the words Santa and stop the color red. I use a fine brush and carefully I begin to change the color. Remember that you can use any color, but this is what I choose. Once you're done, this is how it will look, and if you like it, you could leave it like that, but I really want to use some sandpaper and remove the excess paint that the letters had. And while I was doing it, I realized that in the letters paint in red color, you are going to be able to saw the white color, and I love it. They stand out much more and giving more dimension to the letters. Once you're finished, you must remove all the dust from the paint, and that's how it will look. I like it, but I feel that the edges need more details. So I use white paint, and with a brush I start to apply only a little bit of color, creating like a distressed look in all my tray. If you think you put too much paint on it, it doesn't matter because you can always fix it by sanding. Once I finish and clean my tray, I'm going to put a matte clear protective top coat, or if you want, you can put Mod Podge. I think it will work too, and this is just to protect the paint and the wood. Once it is dry, I will place two handles on the bottom. So I will use 2 pieces of Dollar Tree nautical rope that we cut in the same size, and I will stick them to each side of the tray with hot glue, or you can put maybe E6000 too. It's gonna be more stronger. Guys, this project was inspired by some photos that I saw on Pinterest, but the tray technique was inspired by Melanie from Simple Made Pretty. She's an amazing DIYer, so go and check her channel and tell her I sent you, and give her some love. In the description box of the video, I'm going to leave you the link of her channel. And once you're finished, this will be the result of the first DIY. I love it. It came out super budget friendly. From my second project, I'm going to make a Santa camp that I saw this idea on Pinterest, and I am going to recreate it using Dollar Tree items. So the first thing you need is one of these giant transparent ornaments that Dollar Tree has, and I'm going to remove the lid. I'm going to paint this ornament, and you can choose the color you prefer, but I'm going to use red, and you need a lot of paint, so try to use any cheap paint that you have at home. Basically, you have to put the paint inside the ornament, and you have to move that ornament and make sure that the ball is taking the color inside. I want to paint my ornament this way because that way the ornament is going to look bright on the outside, and we can work with it and they're not going to damage the ornament. Once this painted, you must let it dry very well. Before putting the lid on the ornament, I decide to paint it to remove the shine and look a little bit more galvanized with some gray and white paint. Once it is dry, you can put the lid on the ornament, and this is how it will look. Now, to recreate the camera, I will be using the eyes that this Halloween cat has, and I only going to need one, so I'm going to take it out. The lid bulbs will also be taken from the cat. I will not going to put them to work, so I just cut one of them because I want to put it as it is supposed to go and not leave that empty space. Then I found this flashlight at home. They sell them at Dollar Tree as well, and I'm going to remove only the lid on the top of the flashlight. Guys, this is just an idea, but remember that you can use many things to form a camera. You can check the Dollar Tree electronics area and be creative. I'm going to paint this hoop in black so it will look more real, and once it is dry, I'm going to hit what's like the cat's eye inside of the hoop with some E6000 glue. Then to put it inside the ornament, I have to make a gap, and I will use this soldering iron tool to make the hole. This tool is great and works for many things, and I like it a lot, so in the description box of the video I'm going to leave you the link of where you can get it. Remember that you must make the gap of the size that is the camera you create. To paste it, I will use my E6000 glue and some hot glue to dry it faster, and then you can put the camera inside. I used my Cricut machine and I wrote the words Santa and Cam. I put a transfer paper on each word, and then you can paste a word on the top and the bottom of the camera. If you don't have a Cricut machine, remember that you can paint these letters or use stickers. And guys, once you're done, this will be the result of the project, and oh my god, I love it. I'm too excited for this project. It turned out amazing, and my kids love it. Every time they see the camera, they start talking, thinking they talk to Santa, and they just start listing all the toys they want for Christmas, and it is very exciting. And it also helps them to behave better and fall asleep early because they know that, hey, Santa is watching you all the time. And it is very cool, and if you have a children, I highly recommend you to do this DIY also because they're going to love it. Leave me a beautiful comment and a giant thumbs up if you like this DIY. Subscribe to my channel and share these Christmas ideas with your friends and family. Love you so much and have a beautiful day, guys. Bye.